We have all joked at some point about artificial intelligence getting too smart and deciding to take over the world, but nobody really thought the robots would start shaking us down for cryptocurrency without any human supervision. But hold on to your hats, because last week, researchers at a cloud security firm called Sysdig announced they had documented the very first known case of what they are calling agentic ransomware, Fizzle. This was a real-world extortion operation dubbed JadePuffer, and what makes it completely mind-blowing is that an AI agent, not a human being sitting in a dark room with a hoodie, handled the entire technical execution of the cyberattack from start to finish. Now, the initial headlines made it sound like this rogue machine just woke up and chose violence entirely on its own, with absolutely zero human oversight. But Michael Clark, the senior director of threat research at Sysdig, clarified things a bit in an interview with Cyberscoop. A human was definitely still involved, but their role was basically just management. Person set up the infrastructure, pointed the operation at a specific victim, provisioned the command and control server, and handed over the initial stolen credentials. But once the human flipped the switch, Shy Eye took the wheel completely. The agent broke into a vulnerable server using a known bug in a popular open source tool called Langflow, which is ironically used for building LLM apps. From there, hooved laterally to a production MySQL database server, exploited another flaw to gain administrative access, and systematically encrypted over 1,300 configuration records. It did not just lock the files, actually wrote its own custom ransom note on the fly, adapting to obstacles exactly like a human hacker would, and dropped a Bitcoin address for the payment. The craziest part is how fast and transparent it was. At one point, this agent failed a login attempt, analyzed the error, and fixed its own mistake in exactly 31 seconds, leaving natural language code comments detailing its reasoning the entire time. There was some confusion initially because Sysdig found harvested API keys for OpenAI, Anthropic, DeepSeek, and Gemini, which made people wonder if multiple massive models were teaming up for the attack. Clark clarified that the agent was just sweeping the host for valuable loot, and those keys were the treasure it stole, not the brains running the operation. They actually do not know exactly which model was driving the agent because they cannot see the system prompt. A Microsoft researcher named Jeff McDonald has a terrifying theory that an open weight model with its safety guardrails stripped out was probably behind it. He pointed out that ransomware campaigns used to be limited by how many hours a human hacker could stay awake at a keyboard. Now, they are only limited by an attacker's computing budget, meaning we could soon see tens of thousands of simultaneous campaigns running at once, even though a human still has to pick the targets for now, which acts as a slight bottleneck. Running these agents is becoming so incredibly cheap that security experts are bracing for an absolute tsunami of automated attacks.